you might have noticed we haven't been posting too much lately, and that's because we're no longer traveling full time.
Wow, wow, wow.
So this is the end.
Just kidding, we're not just gonna end the channel like that. We've been experiencing a lot of wonderful change lately, but let's rewind a little bit to where we last left off.
So in our last video, you saw us in Cholula, Mexico, stumbling into Carnival.
Those things are loud.
We were in the parade and we were having fun, we were trying food. Okay, well that actually happened in February.
It's been a little bit of time. We're sitting here on, if you want to be
September.
Yeah, September 15th, recording this right now, so.
Yeah, and hopefully this gets out in September,
yeah.
I say. So it was February, and then I think we also arrived back in Texas in February. Why did we come home?
We were in need of jobs. And then in March, I found out that I was gonna have my second interview within applying for jobs for like 5 or 6 months. And that was kind of like the first lifeline of like, we might be moving somewhere else. Spoiler,
did you get the job?
Yeah. I did get the job, and it was very fast too. Like the whole process was quick, and it's a great interview process. I really don't have to go through that. I'm just doing this because I know people from my office are gonna be watching.
Great company, 10 out of 10 employees. The manager, great.
The interviews were great, literally no problems.
Kathy from HR, shout out. No.
Where were we?
But anyways, moral of the story, we came back from Mexico with a mission to get a job, find a place to live, get married, and then edit these Mexico videos. So that kind of was on the back burner.
Yeah, and also like the actual process of it, but it was also heightened and crunched into this like small timeline. And that was something that was very stressful for both of us. So we essentially came home at the end of February. March comes around, I'm doing a lot of my interviewing. I also have my bachelor party. And then April rolls around.
And then I have my bachelorette party. And then we were doing all the last minute things for our wedding. So May rolls around, at the very beginning of May is when we had our wedding, and it was incredible.
Yeah.
Let me just in New Braunfels, Texas, and everything about it is basically what we dreamed of. It was big enough to where all of our friends and family could come together, but it was still cozy enough to where it didn't feel like a big wedding.
Yeah.
It was like indoor, outdoor, country, but not too rustic, and it really felt like us. So really, that is the big news. We got married.
Yeah. If you didn't know, prior to us getting married, we had dated for 6 years.
Also, before we dated for 6 years, we had known each other for 14 years?
14 years, I think?
Yeah.
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 We were 12. Crazy. We're not gonna go through the whole story right now because it would also be its own separate video.
But we were junior high sweethearts.
We were 8th grade dance mates. It's probably not the best word to use, but.
Yep. Oh.
And Jenna was taller than me. Yeah, I'm gonna put the picture in here. And she kind of had her hip out a little bit, so that way she would look the same height as me, but she was definitely taller than me. Now, as you know, I'm
barely taller than me. Anyways, so after we got married, Andrew, how much time until you started the job?
Well, we didn't even talk about the fact that we went on our honeymoon.
Oh shoot!
So this timeline, this timeline's kind of crazy. So I had a crazy deal on a flight that I got for both of us to go to Europe for our honeymoon. So we went to Austria and we went to Switzerland, and that was literally 3 whole days after we got married. And then we were there for 12 days, I think. It was a dream. And then we got back. Then we went to one of my best friend's wedding that I was in, and we were in North Carolina for a week. And then we came back, and then I literally started my job on June 14th. And all of that was mayhem, I would say.
You didn't start immediately. We had like 2 weeks to find a place to live.
Yeah. Well, we moved to Austin, Texas. And for those who don't know, we're from like Houston area. Yeah. So it was I would say an easy move for us.
Yeah, it was a homecoming for me because, you know, I'm a UT grad, so.
I'm not. Anyway.
Anyways, trying to find an apartment with a 2-week timeline out of town, and you've been out of the country for the past few years and you don't have any stable income, pay stubs, and you don't have a last employer that they can contact. It really made it so complicated, and luckily someone finally accepted us.
Yeah, we actually had 2 applications denied that we paid good money for to apply, and there was no help from them. I'm not gonna name apartment complex names in Austin. There's literally
Link
1,000.
below. No.
There's literally 1,000 apartment complexes here, but yeah, it was not very fun, and we were very down for those 2 weeks.
It was really scary. Like, I also, like, I understand on paper we are super sketchy people. Like, where have we been? Like, what the heck are we doing?
Yeah, we've been flagged as like international threats traveling, actually.
What?
Yeah, in Panama. Don't you remember when they gave us the international things? They literally flagged us and made us go through extra security when we were in Panama. Anyway, that's
I do
neither here.
That. I don't remember why.
Okay, this is
too much.
Going to shit.
This
What
is
did we?
so much.
What did we?
Okay, anyways, we ended up finding an apartment, and it's so lovely. So, honestly, would you like a tour? Let's go! Oh my god!
I feel like an old man.
So come on into our apartment, and we talked about how hard it was to find an apartment. Well, when we finally did find someone who would accept us, we got really lucky because, in my opinion, it's also a really good quality apartment, in my opinion. But also we lived in that one apartment in Spain, and
this is what I'm talking about. That is ants. And they kind of just show up everywhere. Like, this is just one area. There's a few of them.
Honestly, anything above that apartment is pretty much better, right?
Yeah.
Don't even think about using the microwave when someone's cutting.
Yeah, seriously.
My favorite thing about our apartment is when you look around, it's a bunch of pieces that have been handed down from friends and family or given to us from our wedding. And it really just feels like a visual representation of all of our support that we have in our circle, and it really makes me feel so lucky. This is our living room. I have been decorating for fall. It's been something I've been really looking forward to these past few years. Finding different pieces and, you know, expressing the colors of my favorite season. We even picked up a pumpkin today at the store. So above our fireplace, which by the way, in an apartment, we have a little fireplace. It's pretty crazy. But above the fireplace, we have my bouquet from our wedding, and it's pressed and it's put into this beautiful little picture frame. That's one of my favorite pieces of our entire living room. I just love it so much. We also have a patio right here, but really nothing's on it except our little turtle. Our little turtle plant. He's running away! So, come into our little dining area. Look, it's our talavera from Mexico. These were the little salt and pepper shakers we got, and now we finally have a place to put them. Here's the kitchen, very spacious. We've been enjoying cooking. We've been enjoying using all the different items that we've gotten from our wedding registry. Literally everything in our kitchen we got from our wedding. So super blessed, super thankful. And it's been wonderful, really fun. And if you come over here, this is our bathroom, really nothing important, but there's one thing I really need to show you. Only the best Goodwill thrift of our lives. $3 for a painting that makes me happy every single day. And come into our study. I work fully remote, so this is great for me, and Andrew works hybrid, so some days we get to work together. But this is my desk where I work, and then Andrew works at this really nice built-in desk with shelves. Also, it's been a dream of mine to have a bookshelf, so it's kind of awesome that it came with one.
What else?
And lastly, our bedroom. It's so peaceful and zen. This is my bedroom set from home, so it looks a lot like my room and all of my decorations from my room, but it's coming together.
Can you tell who decorated?
Have you decorated anything? We could showcase something we've decorated. The patio?
My golf clubs on the patio might be the extent of it, to be honest.
Your Spain flag. You did that. You hung that Spain flag in here.
It's literally this. It's literally like this is my decoration. This is essentially my decor right here. It's just the whiteboard with a few pictures of like me, of my dad, and then my great grandpa, and just like a bunch of stuff on here. And then I also have my Spain flag. All my 5th grade students when I was teaching there signed it, so you know, it's there. I enjoy it. I enjoyed looking at it, even though they also bullied me at the same time. It's for another day. But yeah, and I'm definitely not going to show my desk because it is an absolute mess. Okay. Well, there it is.
Anything else that I missed on my great tour?
I don't think so. I think everything is very well decorated. Jenna loves fall. We literally just decorated the fall-y stuff probably this past week, I would say. We're enjoying it. We're thriving in it right now.
What's your favorite thing in this apartment?
I like the plants. I like the little bicycle with all the plants on it. I think that's my favorite.
Ignore that one. That one's kind of dying.
Yeah, ignore all the plants. They're all mine.
Hey!
Anyway, that's our lovely apartment tour.
Okay.
So now we are also thinking ourselves, like, what's next for us? And we've been thinking about it for the past, like, month or two.
As much as we loved full-time travel, we are really grateful for this new chapter because living without a space of our own for 3 years does weigh on you. You don't have your own comfortable place to be. None of your stuff is accumulated into one spot. And right now we're really taking the time to be extremely grateful to have this place together. And we've been dreaming of this for a long time. And
honestly, the goal was to both of us find remote jobs. That's what we had been searching for literally like a year and a half, maybe a little bit more than that, honestly. Like, we knew if we wanted to continue to full-time travel and do our videos, we both needed incomes. And obviously, like, that's not where we're at currently, but we're really happy with where we're at. So we both are really enjoying our jobs right now. Again, I'm not saying that because I know people are watching from my employer, but we're both enjoying our jobs. We're loving Austin. We have a ton of friends here, which also will lead into one of our next updates. Like, everything is really worked out. Yeah. All the stress that we had ensued for the past like year. I would say has definitely paid off. Yeah, definitely a year, because when we were in El Salvador was when we started being like, we need to get a job. That's when we started looking. But it's great because now we can focus on hobbies too. It's hard to make time for hobbies when you travel. Exercise regularly and, you know, have a community and have friends and, and get to do things with other people. Yeah, 100%. So now here's a list of life updates that may or may not turn into videos in the future. Number 1. We're training for the Austin Marathon. Pray for us. 2, enjoying life, we wrote down. If you want to watch us enjoy life, let us know. 3, we are planning trips for the future. We do. We have a really cool trip in November here in Texas that we researched a little bit that we're super excited to do. Yep, and it may include the rooftop tent. And we're also going to be doing some local videos in the meantime, which will involve our friends. Yep. Well, we didn't write anything else after that. Okay, well, that's our life update. If you made it this far, then we know you love us. In conclusion to the video, we got married, we were stressed, now we're not stressed, and we're gonna be making more videos. Okay, awesome. Well, thanks for watching our fun little update video. While you're watching this, we're actually gonna be working on the next videos. We're gonna have fun. Hopefully the videos are fun, and we'll see you in our next Austin video. Do we say ciao or bye now? Bye. Goodbye. All right.
Let us know. Don't unsubscribe, please.
Please don't unsubscribe. And I don't know. We are not the king and queen of outros.
Who told us we could be vloggers?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, with all that being said, we are going to end our little update video here. Please like and subscribe for the future journey. Remember, guys, life, it's journey with Jenna Andrew. Life itself is the journey,
not the destination. We'll leave you with that. Ciao.
Peace.